Moreno.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. Mr. Gould, does Citi Bank present a national security threat to the United States of America?
Well, Senator, I won't comment on individual banks, but I'm not aware of any of our banks presenting, quote, a national security threat, but nor am I an expert in national security. We, of course, work with colleagues across the government in assessing those types of things.
But they do have 5% ownership from the UAE.
Sir, I don't know the exact ownership, but if you say so, I'm sure that's correct.
Just wanted to clarify that. Shifting gears real quick, maybe ask the four of you really quickly, starting with you, Mr. Hill, going down the line. Have you seen massive deposit flight from our banks?
No, sir.
No, sir, I have not.
No, sir.
Credit unions?
No.
Okay. No. Okay. And the Genius Act passed in August. And have the fact that some institutions offering rewards on stablecoins, does that pose an existential threat to the banking system? Mr. Hill?
I know this is a pending debate before Congress, so won't wade into that debate. But community banks and large banks alike continue to serve their customers and their communities well.
So you're not feeling an existential threat to the system now?
Again, I don't want to wade into the legislative debate, but banks continue to be performing quite well.
Okay. Mrs. Bowman?
I would agree with my colleague, Chairman Hill.
Okay. Mr. Gould?
Senator, I know there have been a range of studies purporting to show a range of outcomes around deposit flight. I, for one, cannot predict what would happen, but what I can, I think, say with some certainty is that any significant deposit flight or material deposit flight would not go unnoticed, certainly by me, by you and others, elected officials of this committee. And if there were to be significant deposit flight, I believe that I and other federal banking agency regulators would take steps since that would rise to and implicate safety and soundness concerns for the banking system.
Thank you. Robin?
As of now, there's nothing significant happening with deposit flight. I'll say that. And that stablecoins, as a general matter, anything that disincentivizes holding and using dollar stablecoins would run counter to Congress's interest. The more people who use dollar stablecoins, the lower borrowing rates are for everyone, because they're supposed to be, that's what Congress wanted, they're supposed to be dollar buying machines. So as a general matter, anything that disincentivizes people to hold stablecoins would be negative for Congress's purposes there.
Okay, thank you so much. Mr. Gould, if I could ask you, maybe from the prior line of questionings, have you seen any evidence that any of my Democrat colleagues tried to influence the debanking of law-abiding citizens during the Biden administration?
Thank you for the question, sir. We are still going through our process of investigating the debanking activities or alleged debanking activities of the largest national banks. It's certainly the case, I think, thanks to the good work of Chairman Hill and his disclosures around some of the instructions that the Biden-era FDIC was giving to banks, that they were using reputation risk to inappropriately lean on the banks. We, of course, are taking steps by eliminating the use of reputation risk to prevent that from occurring in the future.
Well, and I guess any of the three of you can answer if you want in order. J.P. Morgan Chase last week admitted that it cut off 50 Trump family bank accounts because, quote, it needed to distance itself from President Trump and his conservative political views. Is that what the law requires banks to do? Is feel the political winds and debank people?
Well, without speaking about a specific bank, I'm not aware of a law that requires that.
So your job, just to be clear in the last 45 seconds here, your job at the OCC, your job at the Federal Reserve, and your job at the FDIC is to follow the law, agnostic of political views, correct?
Yes, sir.
And when political views are injected through bullying and through staffs that jump from Congress, a senator's office into a regulator and back and forth, that is the kind of undue political influence that we do not want. Is that correct?
That is correct, and we're trying to insulate our banking system from that type of activity.
And then the Federal Reserve, no more important to make certain that the Federal Reserve is an independent body free of political influence, correct?
Yes, we should be apolitical in our views and the way that we implement our financial regulations.
Just real quickly, FDIC.
Fully agree as well.
Thank you. Thank you, Mr. Chairman.
Yes,